Hi, welcome to the cello series. Today's episode of the cello series is Incremental Improvement. A while ago, a good friend asked me, what are some of the most important things in terms of from positive psychology and big ideas that we can take forward and move into here? I'll step closer until I start playing. What are some of the big ideas that we can take from positive psychology to improve just our daily lives? And so I rattled off the top 5 things. And one of them is incremental improvements. And incremental improvements, they don't sound fancy. They often don't even sound fun. But there's something about incremental improvements that moves you forward and forward and forward all the time, as opposed to in one big shot. I'll tell you about a research study that I ran when I was a PhD student at Stanford, and I will also show you incremental improvements live. This is the live part of the cello series. This is the part where, to some degree, I make a fool of myself, and to some degree, I demonstrate beginner mindset and vulnerability. This song is called Long, Long Ago, and it's from the Suzuki book. It's song number 10. And I'll play either part of it or all of it. Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, Long, Long Ago. And today's episode is about incremental improvements. Okay, so that's the first 2 lines approximately of Long, Long Ago. I'm setting it down so I can chat with you. And it's tough going. I will tell you that Long, Long Ago is tough going. And the rhythm was off, and you saw the pitch was off on some, and it's tough going. And that is part of incremental improvements. That is one of my favorite songs that I'm learning. And also, I don't know if you ever have this when you're learning something new. Sometimes you find something that really fits for you. Yesterday's episode was on doing it your way, and my way is a little bit slower than other people play these pieces. And sometimes something just fits. I love this song. I'll just show you some of the markup on this song. That's the markup for things I'm paying attention to on that song. It's so beautiful when it's played beautifully. And I hope that one day, maybe in a couple of weeks, I can play it super beautifully for you all as part of this cello series. So right now, I'm in this incremental improvement phase. Is this phase fun? Not always. Is this phase useful? Yes, yes, always. So I'll read off a couple of the comments that you're making right now. One of you says, we all need a little improvement these days. And another of you says, thank you, that I'm really working on things here. Thank you. So here is a research study that I ran as a grad student. We never published it. It was a precursor to some other studies, but it's the idea of incremental improvement versus big work effort. And I actually don't know if I've talked about it before, but it made such an impression on me. As a PhD student, you have the ability to do different kinds of research, both in the lab where people come in and they physically try one thing or another or interact. Also online, you can use something like MTurk, and you can use, which is wonderful, I was at Stanford Business School for my PhD in organizational behavior. You can do research with the students there. So what we did is we did research with students who were in their job search. So here's an example of incremental improvement. In one category, we asked people to work on their job search for 15 minutes each day. That's it, 15 minutes each day. And in the other group, we asked people to work on their job search for 3 hours, one time per week. If you add up 15 minutes each day, it actually ends up less than doing it for 1 hour, one day a week. So that's less total time. And then we measured for these people how many of their resumes got a call back. We measured their productivity. How many resumes did they send out? How many calls did they make? How many people did they reach out to? And one other, just like that, about things that the actions that they took. What do you think? Since today's episode is on incremental improvement, indeed, the group that spent 15 minutes a day, so just like me with my few minutes a day of this every day, the group that spent, oh, sorry about the haziness. The group that spent 15 minutes, I'm going to be playing with the camera a little so you can actually see me. Okay, so the group that spent 15 minutes a day did much better. The group that spent 15 minutes a day did more action. There's that incremental improvement. But I will be the first to tell you, it doesn't always feel fun. You feel like you're just doing a little bit. And you even wonder, is today going to matter? Is today and tomorrow going to matter? What if I take 2 off and do triple the work on the 3rd day? This is the message I want to leave you with today. Today does matter. And tomorrow does matter, because everything is a base. You're building your base. So in what do you want to build your base? In what do you want to make incremental improvements now so that there's a large growth down the road in the future? Have fun with it. Let me know. Let me know either here or in it or later by sending me a message. I would love to know, in what area of your life do you want to make incremental improvements to eventually have that big payoff, play, investment, result? In what areas? All the best, and we will see you again on Monday. We are broadcasting Monday through Wednesday, and then not for the Thanksgiving weekend. All the best, and here's our outro music.